I am an American soldier. I am a warrior and member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army, Marine, Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen friend behind. Today we're here to honor several men and women who have been left behind. For one reason or another, they were brought to the National Cemetery for interment, and either families could not be located, or families held private services, or they were homeless and a family has turned their back on them. We don't know the history, we don't care. We know that at one time they raised their hand and swore an oath to protect the United States of America from all enemies from within and from without. We know that they honorably served their country and fulfilled their obligation to protect this country. If they had not, they would not be able to be buried here amongst all the others who have served honorably. Today we are honoring Richard Mell, United States Air Force; Gilbert Medina, United States Army; Norman Ambrose, United States Army; Lauren Dixon, United States Army; Edward Barnes, United States Army; Edward Logan, United States Army; Felix Gutierrez, United States Army; Patrick McInnes, United States Army; Milton Gibbs, United States Army; Richard Mell, United States Air Force; Eddie Logan, United States Army; Lauren Dixon, United States Army; Edward Barnes, United States Army; Norman Ambrose, United States Army; Gilbert Medina, United States Army; Jack Rodham, United States Army; Kenneth Leduc, United States Army; Ronald Size, United States Army; William Mills, United States Army; Jesus Zambrano, Merchant Marines; Edwin Eugen, sorry Edwin, United States Air Force.
Good morning, folks.
Morning.
Good morning.
Honor and privilege to be here this morning. You know, every week we get up here and Doyle names off a list of 10, 20, 30 names. And everybody takes their name for granted. You know, you get it when you're born from your father, if you're adopted or otherwise. But the Lord actually gave you your name. You got your name from your father. It was his to give, so it's yours to use and cherish for as long as you may live. If you lose a watch he gave you, you can always be replaced. But a black mark on your name can never be erased. It was clean the day you took it, and a worthy name to bear. When he got it from his father, there was no dishonor there. So make sure you guard it wisely. After all is said and done, you will be glad your name is spotless when you give it to your son. The Lord knew your name before you were born, and the Lord knows everything about you. God designed you in his image to live for eternity. When this tent we live in, our body is here on earth, is torn down, God will have a house in heaven for us to live in. A home he himself has made which will last forever. That's 2 Corinthians 5. Please, let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for these men and women who have served our country honorably. Thank you for all the men and women who have served our country honorably. Dear Lord, please put a hedge of protection around our troops overseas and at home. Thank you for this day, and thank you for this great country. This I pray in Jesus Christ, our Savior's name. Amen.
Amen.
I want to thank all of you for being here. Obviously, there was a KIA coming in this morning, which, according to the list, is more important or should be looked after prior to anything else. I want to thank you for coming out here to recognize and honor those that without you would be here with no family. We are their family. He was just a common soldier, and his ranks are growing thin, but his presence should remind us we may need his like again. For when countries are in conflict, then we find the soldier's part is to clean up all the troubles the politicians start. If we cannot do him honor while he's here to hear the praise, then at least let's give him homage at the ending of his days. Perhaps just a simple headline in a paper that would say, "Our country is in mourning. A soldier died today."